You know your own degrees. Sit down. At first and last, the hearty welcome.
Thanks to your majesty.
Ourself will mingle with society and play the humble host. Our hostess keeps her state, but in best time we will require her welcome.
Pronounce it for me, sir. To all our friends, for my heart speaks, they are welcome.
See, they encounter thee with hearts and thanks. Both sides are even. Here I'll sit in the midst and be large in mirth. Anon will drink a measure, the table round. There's blood upon thy face.
'Tis Banquo's then.
'Tis better thee without than he within. Is he dispatched?
My lord, his throat cut. That I did for him.
Thou art the best of the cutthroats, yet it's good that you did like for Fleance. If thou didst it, thou art the nonpareil.
Most royal sir, Fleance escaped.
Then comes my fit again. I had else been perfect, whole as the marble, founded as the rock, as broad and general as the casing air. But now I'm cabin, cribbed, confined, bound into the saucy doubts and fears. But Banquo safe?
Aye, my good lord. Safe in a ditch he bides, with 20 trenched gashes on his head. The least of a death to nature.
Thanks for that. There the grown serpent lies. The worms that fled hath nature that in time will venom breed. No teeth for the present. Get thee gone. Tomorrow we'll hear ourselves again.
My royal lord, you do not give the cheer. The feast is sold, that is not often vouched. While 'tis a making, 'tis given with welcome. To feed, we're best at home. From thence, the sauce to meat is ceremony. Meeting, we're bare without it.
Sweet membrance, sir. Now, good digestion, whet on appetite, and health on both.
May it please your highness, sit.
Here had we now our country's honour roofed, were the greatest person of our Banquos present, who may I rather challenge for miskindness than pity for mischance.
His absence, sir, lays blame upon his promise. Please, your highness, should grace us with your royal company?
The table's full.
Here is a spot reserved, sir.
Where?
Right here. What is it that moves your highness?
Which one of you has done this?
What, my lord?
Thou canst not say I did it! Never shake thy gory locks at me!
Gentlemen, his highness is not well.
Sit, worthy friends, my lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. Pray you, keep seat. The fit is momentary. Upon a thought, he will again be well. If much you note him, you shall offend him and extend his passion. Feed and regard him not. Are you a man?
I, and a bold one that dare look on that which might appall the devil.
Oh, proper stuff. This is the very painting of your fear. This is the air-drawn dagger, which you said led you to Duncan. All these flaws and starts impostors to true fear would well become a woman's story at winter's fire, authorized by her grandam. Shame itself. Why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but on a stool.
Prithee, see thee, behold, look, what say you? Why, what care I, if thou canst not? Speak to if a charnel houses and our graves must send, those what we bury back our monuments shall be the maws of kites.
What quite unmanned folly?
If I stand here, I saw him.
Fie for shame!
Blood hath been shed here now. In the olden time ere human statute purged the gentle wheel, aye, and since too murders have been performed, too terrible for the ear. The time has been that, when the brains were out, a man would die, and there an end. But now they rise again, and 20 moral murders on their crowns, and push us from our stools. This is more strange than such a murder is.
My worthy lord, your noble friends do lack you.
I do not forget. Do not muse at me, my most worthy friends. I have a strange infirmity, which is nothing to those that know me. Come, love and heath to all. Then I'll sit down. Give me some wine. Fill full. I drink to the general joy of the whole table, and to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss. Would he be here? To all in him we drink, and that's all.
Our duties and the pledge.
Avaunt, and quit my sight! Let the earth hide thee! Thy bones are marrowless, thy blood is cold. Thou hast no speculation in those eyes which thou dost flare with.
Think of this, good peers, but as a thing of custom, 'tis no other. Only it spoils the pleasure of time.
Ah! What man dare thee? Approach thou like a rugged Russian bear, the yard rhinoceros or the hiker tiger. Take any shape, not that, but which my nerves shall never tremble, or be alive again. And thou dost the desert with thy sword, if trembling I inhabit then. Protest me, the baby of a girl. Hence, horrible shadow, unreal mockery, hence! Why, so being gone, I am a man again. Pray you sit still.
You have displaced the mirth, broke the good meeting, with most admired disorder.
Can such things be and overcome us like a summer's cloud, without our special wonder? You make me strange, even to the disposition that I owe, when I think that you can behold such sights, and keep the natural ruby of your cheeks, when mine is blanched with fear.
What sights, my lord?
I pray you, speak not. He grows worse and worse. Question enrages him. At once, good night. Stand not upon the order of your going, but go at once.
Good night, and better health attend his majesty.
A kind good night to all.
It will have blood, they say. Blood will have blood. Stones have been known to move, the trees to speak. Augurs and understood relations by maggot pies and shows, and rooks brought forth the secrets man of blood. What is the night?
Almost at odds with morning, which...
How sayest thou that Macduff denies his person at our great bidding?
Do you send him to, sir?
I hear it by the way, but I will send. There's not one of them but in his house. I kept a servant fend. I will tomorrow, and betimes I will to the weird sisters, more shall they speak. For now I am bent to know, by the worst means, the worst, for mine own good, all causes shall give way. I am in blood, stepped in so far that should I wade no more, returning were as tedious as go over. Strange things I have in head that will to hand, which must be acted ere that they may be scanned.
You like the Caesars of all nature. Sleep.
Come, will to sleep. My strange and self-abuse is to initiate fear that wants hard use. We are yet but young indeed.